Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Pars replay spawn. Top right side is the blue Portuguese, we have Swisherguts. Spawn on the south side is the red Hasua, we have EwoEwo. And looks like my cursor's trying to go off the edge of the screen. There we go, got that locked back into place. When it comes to natives on this land, we do have the Tengri Shrine, which do give you access to the Qatar archers and some local doggos, as well as the Sufi Mosque, which does give you access to the Quizbalash, which sounds like cavalry armed with a lance and a bow. Sounds like a hybrid unit. Some kitty cats going down there. Treasure and Drawer and Checkers are the name of the explorers. We do have deck selected for the Portuguese, so it is Tabin, Federitas, Exotic Hardwoods, Economic Theory, Coin, Musketeers. The fact there's a lack of cards here, he's definitely going to go for fast Fortress Aid. Wood Coin, Halberdiers, Cazadors, Dragoons, Organ Guns, Passage to Nipton. Just another Ronin mercenaries, hired armored pursuers, wood dragoons, Portuguese expeditionary force, 6 cazadors, 6 dragoons, organ guns, heavy cannons, horse artillery, factory, iron Italian emelantes. I'm not sure what they are. Only 6 with 24 populations. That must be a very powerful mercenary. And 24 Akin allies, Akin Kobolds, which is a native unit. Of course, we do have the Philosopher Prince. I have a good feeling that's going to be the town center one. Up here we do have Less Rush, which does give him access to Villagers, Hasua Kingdom, Crossing Festival, Wood Coin, Olani Archers, Roof Moz Riders, Photo Tactics, House of Mina, Herots, Gazinazi, still can't pronounce any sort of name in this game, Juku Awa, Influence, Javelin Riders, Fulani Archers, Liffid Knights, Counter Cavalry Tactics, Fulani Archer Combat, Higher Sinar Horsemen, Infinite Villagers, Javelin Riders, Futa Yagalan, Wandu, Fulani Archers, and Kororo Confederacy. Blue does claim that treasure there. And now we do have the Songhai. Portuguese should be almost complete. The Songhai will allow them to get access to raiders. Portuguese tend to be very turtle-ish, so it's probably a good idea to be aggressive. So it has the wild Federator, so each town sort of now provides 1 resource per second. And there's this another covered wagon, which will also give another resource per second. He also does get a big crate of food. I'm going for a big crate of coin. And also those 2 small crates of coins. This town center is being aggressively placed. Another kitty cat does go down. And get a bit of food. Nest of box turtles. And can now make turtle soup. University now going on up. So aging up. He's aging up with 15 villagers. .5 influence per second. He sees his town center. He may want an eye for something that's a little bit heavier than raiders in order to start torching down his town center. Though, if there's no village nearby, deploying out some raiders to start torching down is probably a good idea, actually. Because it won't be able to fire back unless there's a village inside of it. So deploying some raiders to start slowly torching down, I would say, is a good idea. He's already aging up again, going for the Exile Prince, and then maybe for some sort of forward deployment here. Don't see any banners. He could try immediately going for one of these units or shipments. Maybe Castadors? No. Halberdiers wouldn't be half bad to start hitting the structures. He is going for the organ guns. 3 organ guns not being employed on the front line. We do now have another town center here as well. Gideon Sapur. Oh, that's the name of the fort. That'd be a good defensive basis, but he still has to be careful about the organ guns. He'll make his organs on the ground. Now got a good number of raiders on the field. That will be very useful to snipe those organ guns. There's those organ guns. They do have range resist, not melee resist. And these townspeople will not be able to fire. He can pull out some militia, but the raiders should just go on in and risk a militia trying to batter them down. They do less damage as cavalry, 50% less damage, as well as 25% less damage as buildings. Took a bit of damage there, but definitely worth it. And only killed off a lot of organ guns. And now there's a good number of raiders there. Looks like the town center is garrisoned by something. A handful of villagers. Eyeing for barracks now. There's spyglass there. Fulani archers not being pulled in the field. It's now going for shipment dragoons. The Fulani archers will be good versus them. And he's very, very far from aging up. And his opponent does have 3 town centers, which means 3 villager queues. You can send these villagers on the coin and or the zeros. Some sort of weird goat thing. I'm just glad it's not the goat with the weird deer things that have 6 nostrils. That can also project itself outwards. Yes, those actually exist apparently in our world. A deer of 6 nostrils. 2 of them are coming out at the bottom base of the eyes. They're really freaky. Let's just say when I saw that video, it was enough internet for that night and I had to go to bed. Fulani archers being put on the field, very good. He has a decent force on the field, but nothing that excels in siege damage. The raiders are okay, and of course there's Councilors can't really fire at the moment. It does actually have 9 range attack at the moment, so it does have a basic attack. Dragoons not pulling on the field. The Fulani archers can ward them away. And for Castadors, a skirmisher variant. Girots tooting their horns. Got the militia now pulled on out. Fulani archers focus on the dragoons. They got another round of militia. Castle fighting some fire support against the militia. And the Hasua is currently not building any more villagers at the moment, while his opponent does have 22 and the 3 Federita town centers. So we're way down here. The Portuguese are basically solely relying on shipments and the passive wood generation from the town centers as his wood income. So looks like he has a good number of villagers onto wood now. Halberdiers not being employed on the field, as well as some hunting doggos. Halberdiers will be good. Good anti-cavalry tool and good general melee unit. Got more Girots now being employed on the field, as well as some more Fulani archers. Not going for the photo tactics, increases Fulani archers' max siege range and range attack and line of sight. So they'll have 20 range along with 9 range siege. And 9 range siege is not important, honestly. Fulani archers now trying to engage the units as the raiders are trying to torch down the town centers. Portuguese player will lose a town at the current rate. One does go down. The barracks could be a good pick next. I was going for a pair of outposts and artillery foundry. Some cannon wouldn't be half bad, barring the raiders. Doesn't have okay, he's going for an organ gun. Is he already out of shipments? Is there... Oh, needs more population space, that's what's going on. Mercenaries do cost 1,000 coin each. This is unlikely going to happen anytime soon. It's going for the halberdier shipments, which would be a good escort for the organ guns. And there goes another town center. Taking them both out is very good. Denying quite a bit of resources as well. Now I do have some raiders being employed on out. He does find his 2 organ guns there. He does manage to pull them back in time. There's some villagers gathered nearby, interrupting movement. One organ gun does go down. The other organ gun is not getting hit at the moment, but it is going to get overrun. He's completely surrounded here. And now we've got the halberdiers up on the field. Does quickly take out a couple of the raiders. Good number of raiders there, but the flying archers now taking them out, no problem. Outposts going on down. Handful of units here, but most of the outposts will go down and all the villagers inside of it. Organ guns get on the field, but that's simply not in large enough numbers. He does fall back. Good volley there on the Fulani archers. Organ guns finding the volley there, but he has to be very careful of the raiders. And the organ guns are simply going overran. I say what really won the Hasua this game, because it looks like he's going to win this game, was taking out those 3 organ guns immediately. The Portuguese player probably should not have deployed them on the front line like that, especially when there was no escort in the area. Because the chance of you fighting against raiders against Hasua is incredibly high. Most people tend to go to Songhai to get the raiding parties. After all, it's just a quick button to say, hey, I want harassment units. You're also not even taking time to heal while in combat. I can take breaks from tooting their horns. He's actually approaching enough resources to age up as well. The Portuguese player has nothing in the field. 20 villagers, not building more villagers. Lost 2 of his town centers. Yeah, the Hasua player doesn't know it, but he's in a position where he just can win the game. Got a castle here, trying to build out a university here, but the goats are denying him or her. Having real trouble with that with the goats. Oh, we have these forces pushing forward, annihilating those forces, and looks like the Portuguese player does back the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.